We're going to continue to watch some of that cloud cover filter into our area, especially for a good majority of the morning. So a lot of us are going to, again, remain on that dry side this morning. But by the afternoon, that's when we'll watch for that potential of more of those afternoon thunderstorms bubbling up on the radar there. Again, as we get into those early morning or afternoon hours, I should say, and even as we get into the mid-afternoon, again, some of those could be on the slower moving side and even on the heavier side in terms of that rainfall. So again, areas along that south central mountain and even the north central mountain chain, that's where we'll be watching for that potential for those the flood watches, as well as stretching to the north and east of the Albuquerque metro area. I think, again, for us, though, in the metro, only about a 10 to 20% chance of seeing an isolated thunderstorm. Maybe not out of the question, but our friends out to the north and east will definitely have to watch the radar again as we go into those afternoon to evening hours for the potential of seeing a low-end severe risk. Really what we're going to be monitoring for, those strong gusty winds and the potential for hail. Otherwise, outside, not too bad out there today. 90 degrees for us here in the metro, so a couple degrees cooler than what we should be for this time of year. But take a look at some of the other temperatures across the country, especially for the central and even eastern portions of the country are still dealing with some major heat today, where there's additional heat advisories. Also because of the fact that there's added humidity being filtered into that air. So once you add in that heat index, that's that it feels like temperature. It feels almost a few degrees warmer out there. In some spots will feel like they're in the triple digits as we go through the day today. But we're going to follow the same suit as we go into the next couple of days. Take a look at tomorrow's temperatures. Tomorrow, 94 degrees. And then we get into Saturday, 96. So we're going to start seeing those temperatures really start to bump up. Roswell nearing that triple digit mark during that peak heat of the daytime as we get into the day on Saturday, and really across the state, we're not really seeing many spots below that 80-degree mark. And once we get into the day on Sunday, I think Sunday will be our hottest day of the weekend for us here in the metro at 98 degrees. Some spots will back off by a couple degrees as we'll reintroduce some lower rain chances across the state. But a lot of us, by the time we get to tomorrow and even Saturday, are going to be pretty much on that rain-free side. So again, as we go through the day today, though, the southeast side will have the best chances for rain. The southwest side, I think, is going to remain a little bit more on that cloudy side with only low rain chances along the southwest mountains. Again, only a 10% chance for some showers and storms today, not only in Silver City, but even in Roswell. And again, we'll dry things out as we get closer to that weekend time frame. Northern New Mexico, again, the northeast side has that best potential of seeing that afternoon activity. Really, dryness is going to be the story for our friends out in the northwest side. Farmington really doesn't even have rain chances in that extended forecast until we get to early to mid next week. Across the North Mountains as well, then again, that's where we're going to watch for that potential of those slower moving thunderstorms capable of producing upwards to 3 inches of rain per hour. So again, 40% chance out in the Santa Fe area to see that activity this afternoon. But take a look at the weekend, guys. 20% chance for some showers tomorrow and 10% on Saturday. So not too bad out there this weekend. Across the East Mountains, again, I think only a couple of spots may see some afternoon activity. Again, and here in the metro, only about a 10 to 20% chance for us to see some of the bubbling up of the thunderstorms in those afternoon hours. But again, Friday and Saturday, really clear out there, guys. Go ahead and definitely enjoy that weekend. Enjoy the sunshine and the warm temperatures, but remember to be heat safety aware.